Hey, hey.
One day we have to fix the audio on that. I feel like it's really, really loud compared to what I hear when I talk to anybody else on the stream. So, well, was that Kim? Was that really loud for you?
It wasn't bad, actually.
No,
Okay, all
No,
right, okay,
no.
we're good.
you can always reach back out to Travis. We had a friend of ours film that for us a few years ago, and it looks way more professional than we are. So, welcome. We're I don't even know what episode this is anymore because
123.
123. Awesome.
Yeah.
Episode 123. We've got Kim Martin from the Berry County Chamber, and we're going to be talking about the Berry County Brewfest that's coming up tonight. Not tonight. That was what we're going to be talking about tonight. Sorry, it's
18th.
coming up this weekend on Saturday the 18th. So yeah, welcome, Kim. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the Berry County Brewfest, and then we'll go from there.
All right. So I am the operations and events manager for the Berry County Chamber and EDA. Been there for 13 years. This is our 10th year of the Berry County Brewfest. So we hit a milestone with this. So we're pretty excited. And we're back in Hastings. So that was kind of fitting for our 10th anniversary to be at the county hub. This event does travel throughout Berry County. So every year brings a new challenge. It's someplace different. But we are kind of back around now, so it's getting a little bit easier to plan this event. So this will be our second time in Hastings. We've been in Middleville twice, Dalton twice, Nashville twice. We were in Gun Lake for a year and Freeport for a year. So, and then of course, COVID shut us down 1 year. So 2016 was the start of it. Our former director, Travis Alden, this was his brainchild. He wanted to bring a fun event into Berry County that was around beer and drinks and fun. So, and then it travels. So, yeah.
Are you the only traveling beer fest?
I bet we are.
I've heard of one
Yes.
that travels around the county. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes. We probably are one of the only ones that does that. It does bring challenges, but the first time around, every year was something different, so you never knew what you were going to have. But now we're kind of in a pattern. This year in Hastings is going to be different, but we're going to stick to 4 communities going forward, just where the event has probably done the best, which will be Middleville, Dalton, Nashville, and Hastings. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Do you feel like it's been
So-
go ahead. Sorry, Jason.
No, you got it. We'll get back into the swing.
Do you think it's like more popular now than it was like 10 years ago? Or is it sort of like, is it something that people are like looking forward to every year? There's a lot of hype around it.
I think it depends on where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do think a lot of it depends on where the event is being held at. Middleville obviously is closer to Grand Rapids, so we tend to bring in a pretty good crowd there. Dalton, we pair it with their Founders Festival, so we bring in quite a crowd in Dalton. Nashville's probably a little smaller, but I will tell you, we have fun in Nashville. Like it is it is a fun event in Nashville. So Hastings, the first time around, we did it more in the fall, and then it was the year after COVID. So it's really hard to gauge how Hastings will go. We think it's going to be a good one. So
how long has it been since you've been in Hastings? You said you're bringing it back to Hastings. So
2021.
Okay.
Would have been Hastings. So yeah, 2020 we were closed down for COVID, and 2021 would have been Hastings. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really cool that you were able to kind of keep it going through COVID or bring it back after COVID. We saw a lot of things kind of peter off and just not come back or not return.
Right.
So that's awesome.
Right.
So the beer fest itself, how many breweries, wineries, vendors? Yeah, how many are expected?
We built it every year. I think it started out with 20. So the first year we had 20. We are now at 48.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 48. Yeah, 48 different, we call them vendors. We don't want to say breweries because they're not all breweries, but vendors. And then we have 150 pours.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Different taps and stuff like that. Or pourers or pours?
Different drinks. We call them pours. Different drinks. Yeah. Yeah. So
is this all volunteer driven as far as like people like pouring drinks, or are the vendors pouring their own, or how does
Nope. You got to pull a state liquor license to host or have an event like this. So part of that is you can't have the breweries pour their own drinks. Now, they're absolutely a good chunk of them are in attendance there just to promote their product. So we put a big old sign up list out, and this is the easiest event to get volunteers for.
no doubt.
We used to host a Gus Macker, and it was pulling teeth to pull people in to help at Gus Macker. This is easy.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they get quite the bang for volunteering too. They get a free entrance into the event, which gets them their tasting glass and the Brewfest T-shirt that I'm wearing right now. And actually, it says 10 years of poor decisions, POUR. So yeah. So we're excited about that. So our volunteers get a T-shirt and then the glass and then 7 tasting tickets. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And if I had your site up here earlier, you're selling 3 levels of tickets, right?
Yep. So new this year is our VIP ticket. We wanted to try something that's special for 10 years, and what they get with that VIP ticket. So it's $60 if they buy it before the event, $65 at the door. But what they get with that is an hour early entrance into the event. And then they get a special drink, which is going to be I believe Gull Lake Distilling Company and a local lemonade vendor, Lemony Lane. They're going to mix a drink for our VIP attendees. Yep.
That's fun.
So we're excited about that. And that special cup for just that drink. And then, they get a T-shirt, and then they get 5 more tasting tickets. 12 tasting tickets, plus a tented VIP area.
Dang. Okay.
And then we do have somebody that's going to be doing music, singing during that first hour. So, yeah.
Right on. There's live music through the whole event?
Through the whole thing, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I saw there's non-drinking tickets too.
Yep. So $10 can get you into the event just to enjoy the bands, eat at the food vendors, that kind of thing. You just won't be able to partake in any of the drinks, the tastings. So, yeah.
And I saw there's going to be like non-alcoholic drinks available too, potentially, right? Or
I guess that is becoming the trend. That's what they tell me is non-alcoholic beverages are the trend. So we actually have a local to Hastings brew or beer, non-alcoholic beer company or vendor, and they're called Brothers Brew. And their premise behind their business is to give back to veterans.
Yep.
So this will be their second year with us. And then we do have just some ciders and things like that that are NA. And then we also have some craft sodas coming in. So
are the non-drinking tickets, can they still partake in the non-alcoholic stuff, or it's no drinks at all?
They can't, no.
Yeah.
Because it would be hard to police that. So every one of our attendees will wear a wristband that tells our bartenders that they can be served at your. Yeah. That keeps our, safety as far as underage people drinking, that kind of thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Are people under the age of 21 allowed into the festival?
They can come in. They're going to be marked with an M. And they still do have to pay that $10 fee to come in, because we figure you're enjoying the band. You get to, the food vendors that are there. Absolutely, the atmosphere. Yep. So, we just stamp them. We check IDs right at the gate. So
that's cool. A lot of them just don't allow them at all. So it's harder for people with families to come out and check some of these things out.
It is, and we've had some kids in strollers before. So I mean, it's
I'm actually trying to think. I don't know if I've been to a beer festival anytime recently that has been, family friendly. So that's really that's nice.
We're one of a kind.
The
You guys should come join
family
us.
friendly beer fest. I know.
Right.
Would. So we were talking about that Saturday. You picked like the busiest weekend, like of all weekends. There's so many things going on, but Jason and I are going up to judge the Michigan State Fair homebrew competition that same day.
So
prior engagements.
We're usually in August. Like we usually do this event in August, but we kind of got moved out of our date because the Rock the Country concert that is held in Hastings took
Okay.
our original date, and I did not want to compete against that event. So
I get that, and it's funny. We run the Michigan Beer Cup, which is Michigan's longest / largest homebrew competition. But we also are we at one point were competing for space around the Michigan State Fair homebrew competition.
yeah,
Luckily, we've become friends with the organizers of that, and so we always try to coordinate so that we're not stepping on each other's toes, because there's a limited number of judges in the state to pull from to actually have people come out and
right.
and judge beer.
And
So
the Indiana Brewers Cup right below us too.
yeah.
Well, what time is that event?
So we'll be judging. It's all day. So it's over in Novi, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, so it's like 3 hours away.
so a little bit of it. Yeah, bummer.
And it starts at 9 and it goes, all day. So I think we'll probably be getting home sometime in the
Late.
evening. Your event, however, what are the hours on that?
So we go noon to 6.
Noon to
We really do try to end it a little earlier so that it is not a, I don't know how to say it without saying it, but we try to be able to make sure people still can drive their way out of our event and get home safely, kind of thing. And then when we finish our event, we're actually going to go down and kick off the Rock the Block party for the Waldorf Brew Pub for their 20th anniversary. So we're going to get done with Brewfest. We're going to run down there, do a ribbon cutting for them, and kick off. So the party will continue after the Brewfest. So,
right.
Yeah.
Hastings is the place to be if you have nothing else going on the 18th. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
I regret that too. It's been a while since I've been down to the Waldorf.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And they're, they've been at Brewfest every year. So, they're, of course, our local brewery, very local brewery. So right across the road from us. So they've been at Brewfest every year, and they actually did a special beer for us this year for Brewfest. So
right on.
Yeah.
So you said you've expanded up to these 48 breweries.
Yep.
So who are I think the biggest names or maybe the farthest afield that you guys drew in this year?
So, locally, I'd like to prop our local vendors, obviously. Waldorf Brew Pub, Glass Creek Winery, which is a very local winery around our area. Brothers Brew, the NA brewing company. We bring in, actually, we've got new this year, Open Road Brewing.
Okay,
Yep. They're new this year. And then Gull Lake Distillery is our one distillery that we bring in every year. They've been with us for, I think, probably 5 or 6 years. Michigan Moonshine is another one that we have.
Oh.
Yep. And then, so some new ones are, and we, I will tell you, we do get a lot of our stuff through Imperial Beverage and Alliance Beverage, that kind of thing. So we do work with them. They help keep us in tune with the trends, that kind of thing. So, but some of our new stuff is Naragenet or something like that. Can't even.
They just call it Gansett.
Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Let's do NSET. I like that better. They're a new one that we have. I'm looking at my list here. 3 Ravens Head Meadery. They're new this year. There's another meadery. Let me find them on here. You would think I would know these off the top of my head. Norse Nectar Meadery. That's another new one that we're bringing in this year. So 2 meaderies this year. And it is really hard to get meads for this event.
I can imagine.
Yeah. We have a local meadery that they never make enough to be able to do our event.
Yeah.
So So we did bring in those 2 meaderies. So there are a couple new ones. Archival or something like that. Archival Brewing. I'm slaughtering these names.
No. Yeah, I think it's Archival.
Yeah, Archival.
Well, the other one, nobody can say Gansett's full name. So
no, I don't even know why I tried.
No.
Can you crop that part out, like where I don't look so? Yeah. So, and a couple like hard cider places. So Grog Hard Cider, Sprecher, or hard soda. Sorry, Grog Hard Soda, and then Sprecher is our 2 of our hard sodas or soda places that we're going to bring in. So, but then we've got the staples, the Haymarket, the Bells, the Black Rock, Sheboygan. I mean, stuff that we have every year that people seem to like. We try to keep some of that stuff the same. So yeah,
Right
so
on.
a big
Some
list. I
cider
mean,
too. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have a complete cider area too. So it's gonna be just like a big row of cider tables or like a cider table, and then one of our areas is gonna be the NA beverages too. So yeah. So
I like keeping everything sort of, you know, in the same area like that.
yes.
I like that idea. Yeah.
It makes it easier and people can sit there and go, yep, it's all right here. This is what I want to do. Because you do get, I mean, we've had a few people that you know, they're just not beer drinkers. And we've sold some tickets because we have other stuff at this and not just beer. So
Yeah, it was a challenge. I know earlier on, like I've been brewing and doing craft beer things for 15 or 16 years now. And I know early on trying to get my wife to go to some where they just didn't have it 15 years ago. There was beer. So it is cool to see it now. Of course, I've done my dues and done plenty of wine road trips to
Traverse City.
Yeah, we've done Traverse City.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there this weekend. Yeah.
We love going up there and doing the wine tour thing. So that's one thing my husband and I will we will do. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So no, lots to have here. I mean, people just need to come out and check it out. And it is such a fun event. Like, I mean, you know, people cut loose and dance, and I mean, it's just sing to the band and drink all day long. So, in our extra tickets, our tasting tickets, they're only $1 a piece.
Oh, right on.
Oh,
It's very affordable.
Yeah. So $1 a piece for extra tasting tickets. So yeah.
Is water available?
Yes, probably at our food places. So
okay.
yeah. So then, you know, and like I said, the lemonade vendors are going to be there, and they make the fresh squeezed lemonade, which is amazing.
And I'm sure they're just regular lemonade without the mixed drink too.
Yes, you can do lemonade. Yes, absolutely. And they're awesome. They're out of Berry County. And man, they're becoming a hit. That lemonade, they're called Lemony Lane. And they're just a hit around our area. So.
I love that. That, you know, it's just like the childhood like lemonade stand.
Yeah.
It's just like booming. Yeah, that's great. I
mean, I'm sure
it's way better than anything I made. You know,
oh, for sure. For sure. I wouldn't even try to do fresh squeezed lemonade. It would never work out. So, yeah.
So I'm sorry, I missed it earlier. Have you been with this all 10 years?
I have.
You have?
Yes. Right. Now Travis Alden, when he was here, of course, it started in 2016, and I think he left us in 2019. So he did 3 years of it, ran it for 3 years, and of course we were just support to him. And then when he left, it became my task. So I do all of our big events for the chambers. So and it was tough at first. I used Travis a couple of years after just to, you know, hey, you got to help me through this beer stuff because I just I don't know what I'm looking at. So it's
and Brian and I are also involved, like I said, in organizing a homebrew competition and organizing a homebrew festival, and it's just a lot of work that people don't seem to understand. You know, all that kind of goes into making these things happen. So, is there anything else that weekend or is going on around the beer fest, or is it solely the beer fest?
Solely just our beer fest, I believe, in Berry County. Again, you know, head on over to Waldorf afterwards and check out they're going to have live music going over there, Waldorf beer, food. But, you know, we've got some great restaurants in downtown Hastings and in Berry County overall. So, you know, people need to check out our businesses. We've got some great stores downtown. So, you know, go in and that's kind of the premise of this event too, is to get people into our community, our county, and then to see each smaller part of the county and see what's at Hastings, Dalton, Nashville, Middleville, you know. Gun Lake is a great area. Just to, you know, the lakes are beautiful over that way. So we just want, you know, come in, take a look at our town, our county, see what we have, and come back.
Yeah, I mean, stay the night and take a float.
Yeah.
That is one of my wife's favorite things about Hastings is delivery there.
So. Oh yeah, Holiday Inn is right down the road from us. If you want to do a little road trip to stay, Bay Point Inn on Algonquin Lake is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. So yeah.
Right on. So, you're here. It's almost game time. It's a week away. Are you already working on next year's Beer Fest?
No, we are trying to, as soon as, no. So I went from our golf outing at the end of May, like into this. And so it's go from this, our big leadership. Yeah. Oh no, I've not even, we know where we're going to be next year. My plan is the next week is to get a date set, and then it'll be a few months of no Brewfest. So yeah.
Are you allowed to announce where you're going to be next year ahead of time, or is it going to be like a secret until then?
I mean, we're scheduled to go back to Middleville.
Middleville?
Okay. So, okay, cool. Yeah. But things could change too. You never know. I mean, it may not work next year for Middleville, and we may have to go to Dalton or something. So you never know with this event. It's kind of one of those things. Yeah.
We won't, hold you to it.
No, and our communities are awesome to work with. I mean, that's the nice thing. I mean, it's, for Dalton, for instance, I mean, we did it with their Founders Festival, and they, we bring the tent company in, they put the tent up, but they put all the orange fencing around everything, brought the dumpster in so we could use their dumpster. I mean, it was, yeah. So
what is the Founders Festival?
It's just their big, like, how all those small towns have their signature event that they have. So the Founders, they call it their Founders Festival. It's full of like crafts and food booths and music. I don't think they bring rides into it. I don't remember if I saw rides or not, but we were, you get into that Brewfest mode and you're setting that thing up. You don't pay attention too much to what's around you, but they're just
combining alcohol and rides isn't the best idea anyway.
No, would not be a great idea, but they're an awesome community to work with. They cool. Just, they're great. So in Nashville, like I said, Nashville's the same thing. And man, I tell you what, you want to have a little bit more of a party at Brewfest, Nashville's the place to be.
I've never been to Nashville. I'm looking at the map right now because I didn't even know where it was, and I see just a little bit east of Hastings. So yeah. Okay.
Yes. I actually live very near Nashville. So we're in that the school district that Nashville sits in. That's where I live. So yeah.
I didn't know we had Nashville, Michigan. I am such a Michigander. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's the same. Like I've been to Hastings a bunch. We go tubing there, and been to the Waldorf several times. And
yep.
But yeah, it was the same thing. I was like, I don't know that I've actually been to Nashville.
Yeah. You'll have to next time when we're in Nashville. I'm telling you, it's not our biggest event, but they know how to party.
Do they have a brewery there, or
what's that?
Do they have a brewery in Nashville?
I missed that again. Sorry.
Do they have a brewery in Nashville?
They do not. No, it's a tiny little town right on Route 66. I mean, we have a Subway.
Okay.
I mean,
a single stoplight sort of town.
Yeah, I'm not even sure there's a stoplight in Nashville, to be honest with you, or even a blinking light. There's some hometown cafes and things like that in Nashville that are really good. But they paired it last year. They had an antique festival at the same time we had Brewfest. Cool. So, which we thought was kind of funny, people drinking and then go looking at antiques.
Why not?
It's a great combination.
I haven't been antiquing in a while, and you can find fun stuff. That's cool.
You can, yeah. No, we love our communities. I mean, it's great to see the different parts of Berry County. Each place has its own special thing. So. Nashville, you've got to heard of Mooville.
Yeah. Chocolate milk, right?
Yes, chocolate milk ice cream. So that's where Mooville is at.
No kidding.
Is headquartered at. Yes. So they have a great setup at Mooville. I mean, you ever want to, like, I don't know if you guys have got younger kids or anything like that, or grandkids or anything. Awesome little petting zoo out there, but they'll take you on a farm tour too. It's great to see how their whole process works. So. Yeah.
Right on. I was looking at the map and now I've just drawn a blank. I was going to say there's some other big festival in Middleville that I was trying to remember. Or I thought when I was a kid.
Harvest Festival?
Yeah, I think it might have been the Harvest Festival.
Harvest Festival. Yep. Our first year we paired Brewfest and first year Brewfest was in Middleville and we paired it with their Harvest Festival.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the last time we did it as a standalone, and it was still awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you do like shirts and stuff for the volunteers every year, or is this like a
We
special 10th anniversary
No,
thing?
we do. This is why
Cool.
we get this thing fills up fast. Yeah, I mean, we're actually going to display all 10 of our shirts at Brewfest this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to have all 10 of our shirts displayed.
Do you see people like wearing like first and second year shirts to like
Oh,
the
yeah.
festivals and stuff like that to kind of show off a little bit? Like,
Oh, yeah. We have volunteers that have done every single Brewfest.
it's gonna be like 20 years down the line. You're gonna have like people making quilts out of their shirts or something.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. We talked about that in our last staff meeting. Is we need to take these shirts and have a quilt made and hang it in our downstairs meeting area.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know. That's what I thought. So they're all each a little different. Every year it's got the location on it, and our marketing coordinator in our office, Alicia Blauvelt, she does an amazing job doing all of the artwork and the T-shirts and the marketing, the rat cards right here. She is like my right hand person. Her and I. So.
What is that card? This is like a marketing term that I'm probably not familiar with.
Yeah. So this is our rat card. We call it a rat card, but this is so this is the front. Just advertising Brewfest. That's the back. This says Brewfest. And then in the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Gold.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then the back's got a little more. So we give this out at the door so then people can kind of see what we have. And then they can maybe, if they want to mark on it, oh, I tried this one, they can do that. So, yeah.
That's wonderful. I have been to a few festivals that are probably about the size of yours that didn't have anything like that. And you're just kind of wandering from thing to thing, and you're like, this looks good, and I don't remember if I had that a couple hours ago. And yeah, I love that idea. That's cool.
Yeah, and each table is marked too. So when they go, we don't do draft systems at all unless our like Waldorf at times will bring draft systems, that kind of thing. We did that the first year, and man, when you don't know how to serve off a draft system, you're throwing away a lot of beer. So
it's all bottles?
We do bottles and cans. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it makes it kind of interesting, but
really easy for the volunteers.
It is a way easier for the volunteers. Yes.
Yeah.
And especially when you're only pouring in a glass that's this big.
Mm-hmm.
So we were finding
foam on draft systems and stuff.
It was all foam. Like if you didn't know how to use it, it was foam. So we went to cans and bottles, and it's worked perfect for us.
Yeah.
So and each table is labeled with what's at that table. So easy for them to walk around. We just kind of make it a rectangle, and under the big tent, and yeah,
it is different when you have people. I mean, we do our festival is all kegged and tapped or draft systems, and when you don't have people that have experience with it, they can go sour real fast.
The people that are pouring are the ones that set it up to begin with. Yeah.
Oh, when you have people that can do it, it's easy. I mean, and we always like Waldorf. I mean, we always had a couple Waldorf people there, but they're not supposed to serve. They can't bartend. So I mean, I know it's kind of one of those, but
it is weird. And I've seen that at many festivals. Michigan, Summer Beer Fest, Winter Beer Fest. I think they all use all volunteers. But then there's other events. For instance, like Corks for Conservation at Binder Park Zoo. They allow the brewers to serve.
Really?
So I've run into it. I'm curious now. It's especially this is our first year where we had to go out. Well, not where we had to, but where we actually chose to go out and buy an insurance rider for some of our events. And some of the questionnaires and stuff that I filled out, it was eye-opening. So I was like, I am curious as to what determines whether or not a beer festival can allow brewers to serve versus have volunteers. And I'm sure it's just insurance based.
I think it's the state license.
Really?
Yes.
The license that you're getting?
Yes, because we pull extra insurance policy for this event too, just to be safe. But it's the license, because there was a year, I think it was the year after Travis was done. I turned the license in, and you want to get it in plenty in advance, because it never, like I actually just got mine last week, and it was sent in almost 2 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah. So one of the questions they popped back to me was, what part does your brewers play in your event? And I was like, ooh. So I got a hold of Travis. I'm like, Travis, how do I answer this? And he goes, do not tell them that they're serving. Just tell them that
Yeah, it's and I wondered too if some of the events,
we don't.
like, yeah. So it's like I was saying, I wonder if like Binder Park, maybe they have their own liquor license, so they can.
I bet you they probably do.
Yeah, they fit into a different.
Yeah. And we just pull a
Well,
1-day special event, and
okay.
we do not let anybody in. It starts at noon, ends at 6. We don't let the first person walk through the door until 12 o'clock, and then we shut down serving right at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because that time you don't.
1 is regular, right?
What's that?
12 is VIP and 1 is regular admission.
Yep.
Just
1 o'clock is regular. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
So yeah, we shut it right down at 6 o'clock. I mean, we stopped serving. And so I'll get on the microphone and say, we are, bartenders, we're done serving, because you don't want the state to be there and you catch a fine, because that's my biggest fear.
Yeah. But no issues in 10 years?
No. Nope. We have been, I know, I'm going to knock on my table.
I don't think you even said that out loud. I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot. Right? The state's going to be watching this going, we're going to Hastings this weekend.
I'll give you your email address. You can come blame us afterwards.
Right. I'm going to send them to your event next time.
There you go. How big is the festival? I know we talked 48 brewers or vendors, I should say, but about how many tickets do you typically sell?
So, I mean, it varies. Again, the location plays a big difference. When we are in Middleville, we're anywhere from 600 to 900 to 1,000 people. It just varies. And the time frame varies. Dalton's usually about 650. Nashville's smaller. We stay around that 350 to 400 mark there. Hastings, it'll be interesting to see where we hit this year, because again, we did Hastings a year after COVID. Plus we did it in the fall, which was not a great time to have Brewfest. So, but we still hit probably 400 people last year at Hastings, or the last time at Hastings. So we're hoping bigger. It's a smaller event, which is okay. Maybe why the same people keep coming back every year is because they know it's not going to be this big, huge,
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have, more and to be able to support these going forward and things like that.
Sure.
But it's definitely nice to have just a smaller. Brian and I just got back from the National Homebrew Convention and competition. And I think in recent years, it had been like 3,000 or 4,000 people. And this year it was just 1,000. And it was.
What? Was it nicer? Yeah.
Nicer. Yeah. Just a little bit
easier to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bigger our event, the more people are standing around waiting to get drinks and stuff. So I think that can
totally
sometimes deter people a little bit. Yeah.
And then things might run out faster too, and that leads to like disappointment.
Yes. And that we have had that happen before. So yeah.
Do you know of any like special tappings or special brands or things that the vendors might be bringing?
Yes. So Waldorf is making a special beer for us this year called the Brewfest Pale.
Okay.
Don't ask me what's in it. I don't know. And then the distillery is going to infuse their bourbon and their vodka.
Okay. Cool.
I know. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Okay.
And then just, a lot of different, like the NA stuff. Like, I mean, it's just amazing. I know. I mean, some of this stuff sounds like if you're looking at the brew, Lights Out Lavender, it kind of sounds kind of good. Like, what is this? Like, it makes me want to try it, but then, I'm that beer person. So, I mean, I will try some stuff, but if it sounds really good to me, I'll try
the one that says Lights Out.
I should. Yeah. On Bright. Yeah. Am I going to be in trouble after that? So yeah, I try to keep my wits about me through this whole event. So, because it's, at the end, you got to make sure everything's, working right. So.
Oh my gosh. That's probably the hardest part about you being there is trying to have fun, but also make sure that things are on track,
Yeah, we got to prop our sponsors constantly throughout this event. So, and speaking of our sponsors, thank you to our brewmaster sponsors, which is Megabev.
Awesome.
Berry Community Foundation, which is where we're hosting the event at, or they're hosting the event for us. We have Union Bank, High Point Community Bank, Commercial Bank, and Clark Brothers Construction. They're our big brewmaster sponsors. So we appreciate, and we appreciate our hops and barleys, our growler, and our flight sponsors too. So without them, this event would not happen.
Yeah, I like that. I like your levels there. I just posted in chat, so anybody that catches this later, you can see the miberry.com/brewfest website, and it has the sponsors. And yeah, your hops and barley, your growlers, the flights.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. And our beer list is out there too. So if they go out, if they go onto our Facebook page, you'll find our list, our rack card. So
I love that it's pre-prepped like that.
well, and it does. I think that kind of catches some people. You know, we always get a couple of the complainers like, oh, I see no shorts there this year, that kind of thing, you know, but you know, there's always a couple people that we don't make happy because we don't have something on there, but
Sure.
man,
You can't please them all.
no, and you're going to find something at this event. Like there's going to be something you're going to like. So, yeah.
And many don't even have, you know, one mead, you know, brewer or anything. It sounds like you have a couple. So I mean, that's just really cool.
We do. I mean, you like you said. I mean, and these are kind of cool names too. So Norse Nectar Meadery, Holy Grail, Dark Angel, Loki. So,
they're based out of Kalamazoo.
Yes.
Actually, they used to have a tap room down here. And now it's just more of a
Production facility.
production facility. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's really cool. Yeah, their stuff is sweet, and if you like fruit, go and check out, like, you know, the meads and the Norse Nectar stuff for sure. Yeah.
Meadery is Three Ravens Head Meadery.
Yeah, I have not heard of them before.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head where they're based out of, but they're they're Michigan for sure, because they're actually going to they're bringing their own stuff, so they're not through Alliance or Imperial, so they're actually going to be present.
This is sad. They're Kalamazoo. They're on QI.
Are they Kalamazoo too? Oh, yeah, that might.
They're at Battle Creek.
Oh no. Okay, so you're right. Their AI says they're in Battle Creek, but their Facebook address is West Q Avenue, Kalamazoo.
Oh, so we got some competitors. So I need to put them on opposite sides of the event this year. So yeah, but they've got some neat names too: Aphrodite's Tears, Bridget's Enchantment, Freya's Gift, Royal Berry, and Viking Nectar.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'll have to check that out.
We're excited. We just, you know, come join us on Saturday. That's the biggest thing. Come see this event for you know, people think just because it's in Berry County, maybe it's a small event, but I'm telling you, man, we put on an awesome event
with 40 plus, you know, pours, like 150 pours.
Yes, pours.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge.
Yes, yeah. We last year I think we had 121, so we've grown it. But we knew this year 10th anniversary we got to go big.
Yeah,
go big or go home, right? So I tell my cheer team all the time, go big or go home. So, yeah.
Right on. Well, let's see. I had made some notes here, Kim, to make sure I hit all the high points. Is there anything else that we missed that you want to cover?
No, just buy some tickets.
Buy some tickets.
Yeah, buy some tickets at www.miberry.com/brewfest. You can purchase the tickets. We did change our ticketing venue this year. We used to do brown paper tickets, and they got apparently bought out by somebody else. And I noticed as I was going through to try to set up the event, they were adding a $12 charge.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, no, we're not doing that to our attendees. Like, that's not happening. So we used our in-house database that we have that we do run all of our events through. So it does look a little weird when you go in and purchase the tickets, but trust me, you're purchasing tickets and you're going to get a registration confirmation when you're done. So we have had some questions like, I got to put my business in. No, just put your name, pay for it. You're going to get a confirmation that you registered. And I will have a list too of everybody that's bought a ticket or registered for this event. So yeah.
Right on.
We just didn't want to pass on that money. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah.
No,
there's so many of those with the crazy convenience fees and
it's sad.
Charges. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. So Yep. We don't want you to not come to Brewfest because there's a $12 fee charged to your ticket purchasing. So yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Right on. Well, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out and talking about Beer Fest with us. It's been really nice to get along. I am hoping to make it out to Hastings at least a couple of times this year to do some floats and stuff like that. I'm sorry I
Well,
can't make it to Beer Fest, but
no, stop in and see us. We're right kind of kitty corner across the road from the Waldorf, so at the chamber office, and
right on.
yeah, pop in and say hi. So yeah.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
we appreciate you having. I appreciate having me on and giving us the
Sure. No, it's always great to talk about beer in
and
Michigan and anything beer and brewing and the craft brew industry. That's what we love to do. So
well, and check out our Facebook page. We got some awesome little videos out there promoting our Brewfest. Just we've done some crazy stuff trying to get our ticket sales out there, and I think we even did a trust fall with our poor intern, and we didn't harm him or anything, but he was dude, I mean it's yes. So go visit our Facebook page, check it out. We've got everything Brewfest out there right now. But yeah, come join us, have fun, drink some great beer, eat some great food, listen to some great music, and have a great day. So
and then go to Waldorf afterwards.
Then go to
the Waldorf and continue the party. Yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Cheers.
Yeah. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
So I am like intensely sad now that we're gonna be out of town this weekend.
I agree with you. There's just everything happening on the 18th, and it's crazy.
It makes me wonder too, like what other festivals are happening around the state that just I've never heard of or thought about attending, because there's the big ones, right, that the Michigan Brewers Guild puts on.
Yep.
In every which way of the state, but in 10 years I haven't heard of the Barry County Brewfest, and like it sounds fun, and we just started going to like Allegan a couple years ago, and that's a pretty small one, and it's basically Allegan's Brewfest, and you figure like there's a lot of counties that are probably putting on their own stuff, and they're probably like really fun. So kind of want to travel and get out to some of these.
We just got to get away from all the other summer beer judging.
I know, dude. Yeah.
So speaking of beer cup, we drop off is closed as of Saturday. Our little helpers are running around the state probably as we speak, starting to gather all of the beer up from our different drop-off locations. I think I've collected so far probably a third of the beer. So
shipped to me.
Yeah. I've got plans to meet up with our helpers probably Friday to pick up the rest of it. And then I'm going to swing through Novi and Judge like we talked about, and then come back home, and we should be organizing, sorting, checking in starting Sunday. So if you're listening and you've submitted a beer for Beer Cup, we will make a post when sorting's complete, and you can verify on the site that your entries were received. I know we've had a couple of people reach out and ask, but it does take time, to kind of get all this stuff corralled and organized. And then we will any entries that we don't check in when we do our sort, we will reach out to you individually and make sure either you couldn't ship, you forgot to ship, you missed it, you dropped them off somewhere else, whatever. We will go to great lengths to make sure that we get all of these entries in.
I pride ourselves on that too, because like even if your entry is missed by like sorting, as long as we can get it before judging, I will try to work it in somewhere,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of comps that won't do that, and part of it is because of the size that we are. We're 400, but we're Michigan only, and I think that a lot of our entrants are. This is like the only competition that they enter all year long. Like maybe some do state fair too, but there's no way that there's 400 entries worth of like beer in the state of Michigan where like people are shipping to like other comps around the country and stuff like that
No.
too, right? You know, like it just doesn't happen. So there's so many homebrewers, and I want to make sure their experience is like really good. And I guess that just turns us into, you know, being customer service like, in the best way possible. But I'm willing to do that as much as we can because, like, you know, I don't want to leave a poor experience in anybody's mouth with one. You know, it's our competition, and
Yeah, you know, I think it
we
wasn't
only 1-star Yelp review, but
it wasn't last year, or the year before. We received a couple that were like damaged or had leaked, and I think we made arrangements for him to get new bottles to us. I've driven across the state to pick up extra entry. I swear to God. So it is whatever it takes. We will work it out um, to get it in as best we can. Brian did fix the coding on the website now. So even though it is closed, if you did have an issue, you are able to go print your labels and then reach out to us and just let us know. As long as you're reaching out to us either through michiganbeercup.gmail, or I'm sorry, michiganbeercup@gmail.com, or through our Facebook page, we'll do whatever it takes to get your entry in, as long as we get it before the 31st, I would say.
Yep.
What
You may
else?
have noticed too, there's a in your profile, there's a voucher section now.
Oh yeah, good job on that.
That's totally custom. I don't think anybody else has that. So for our bronze medal winners this year, we will be handing out voucher codes that will be good for next year. I don't know if we're going to be handing them out at the awards or if we're going to be emailing them out after the fact, probably after the fact. But we will keep track of you, and instead of you having to email us or like not pay for one entry or whatever, when you register your beers next year, you'll just be able to type in your coupon code and mark whatever beer you want marked as paid.
Yeah.
And it should make that whole situation a lot easier.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I know we started doing this 2 years ago, so this is our right. This is our second year doing free entries for bronze, and in the last 2 years have been kind of a pain of people like keeping track of it, and pay for 4 but not for the 5th one or whatever.
The voucher codes too will be good for forever, as long as Jason and I are running the comp. So even if you can't use your code next year, it will still be good for future years. So
yeah,
I want to, as long as we're running the comp. So I want to call that out too, and that will make it even more easier on us since we don't have to look back
3
years worth of like bronze entrants or whatever. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling a little buzzed. My second beer was smells like a safety meeting, so maybe that's what's going on. But
really, I am spacing out these Zillico beers because they're lagers, they're not going bad, and so I'm drinking another export. They're oh shit, what is it? They're just German style pale lager. It's so fucking good. Yeah, loving it.
But
what else?
Yeah, I think Beer Cup's good.
Well, we
come judge, come steward, come volunteer.
We do have, and this will probably be another episode all on its own in the coming weeks. But we can talk about it here if anybody makes it this far. We have brought in a third person to help us with sponsorship and donation stuff, and he's kind of helping behind the scenes this year, and he'll take a more active role next year. But a big shout out to Keith Manchester for stepping in and I guess kind of formalizing and helping us fill in where Brian Fisher, not that Keith is covering, I don't know, he can't replace Brian Fisher, but Keith is kind of stepping in and helping out where Brian Fisher was doing that for us in the previous couple of years. So
Keith put together this beautiful like proposal deck for us that instead of us like sending out an email and being like, "Hey, we're a homebrew comp. You know, is there anything you do to like send us like some stuff or money?" It's like who we are and like what our mission is and our impact on the community and like how you can help. And it's like there's graphics and like the quotes and it's fucking beautiful.
There's good photos too. There's a great photo of like Will from Cass River accepting his bestest show with his October can seamer under his arm.
Yes. Yeah.
I,
That is like one of my favorite photos. Shayna and
I was
Connie
gonna say Shane and Connie
medals.
biting their medals.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is actually a picture of Brian Fisher in there too.
Yeah, he's at the end judging with
last page.
Yep.
So yeah, really thanks. Big shout out to Keith. You know, if he hears this on the back end, thank you for your help. We really appreciate it. Looking forward to next year. I forget what he called himself. What's he calling himself?
Oh God, I don't know.
I don't know. He was like, next year I'll put myself down as like sponsorship coordinator or something. And I'm like, do it now. Like, Jesus, come on. Yeah, sponsorship coordinator. So
donation coordinator.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Super.
Jason. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Super happy to have him on. You know, and Keith, Ken, and myself and with the help of Brian, I'm sure are going to be taking on more of the MHF stuff next year, since we're off in Dan and we're going to bury his body in the woods this at this MHF. But yeah, just looking forward to having more help and being more organized next year for Beer Cup.
It was a busy May and June this year. So we're getting it done, but next year's going to be awesome, even more awesome. This year's
we still need judges
just because of the judging center. Yes, go ahead. Speaking of,
we still need judges. So I think there's 36 or 7 registered. We upped it to 400 entries. We really could use, you know, another handful of judges. And as Brian was saying, we're excited about our judging facility. We are in the Portage Zang Senior Community Center in Portage, Michigan. We have air conditioning, comfy chairs, nice tables. We're going to put on a badass taco bar.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, full Wi-Fi, digital judging. I was just talking to Casey about this yesterday. Bring your laptop, your iPad, do it on your phone. We don't care. Whatever works for you. I laugh because Casey's younger and he's like, dude, I type really well on my phone. And I'm like, then more power to you.
Yeah, dude.
But my fucking thumbs, I can't do that. But
yeah, we had somebody do that at the state fair last year and seemed to work well enough. So.
Yeah, it reminds me I need to pack my laptop for state fair this weekend.
Do that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for Beer Cup. We're getting there, right? We're 2.5 weeks away.
Once everything's finalized and we make sure that like that people that haven't, you know, shipped us stuff or whatever, like are taken care of, like I want to get everybody's stuff, get it checked in, email people, be like, okay, well, why don't we have your entry, get them taken care of if we need to, and then get the you know the judging tables and stuff like that together. In prior years, Jason has organized judge pairs and tables and gotten everybody's flights more or less out to them ahead of time, or at least what they're going to be judging. So I think we'd like to try that again this year.
We will do that again. Yeah. So we will have flight assignments and steward assignments. They should be going out at least 2 or 3 days before Saturday. But yeah, this is, thanks for saying I did it in the past, but you're going to do it this time. We're going to do it together. So Brian and I typically split duties, and he does a lot of the website stuff and I did a lot of the back end stuff. And then he did all the judging day of, and I did paperwork. And this year we're trying to swap so that we have full experience
coverage. Yeah.
Coverage.
And I'll go back to judging next year. And...
But sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. So Keith, Homebrew Festival. Keith just Michael Phelps'd our award ceremony. Yeah, here, let me pull this up. So the award ceremony is posted for Michigan Homebrew Festival. It's on August 22nd at 2 p.m. And here is the event. Yeah. So
It's beautiful.
So I wish I had a medal here. Our medals look really cool this year. We stuck with the antique finish. They may be just a touch bigger. And they have, what are our colors? White and black, or the ribbon's white and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't have any down here. They're all up in my shop. Next time we'll post them. How do I get rid of the screen now? Stop sharing.
I'm updating the award ceremony time on our website because it was set at 1, so I'll put it at 2 now.
I moved. I think we're doing. So we've got a BJCP exam in the morning before that, and then there's another event that's happening right before it. Hold on.
I'll make a note on Facebook too. But
yeah, it's something important.
Tasting happening.
No, it's something important. I forget what it is. I think we're going to do some announcements. Oh, it's so we're doing the I think we're doing the raffle for
right.
So this yeah, no, that's at 10 a.m. Oh hell, I don't know. Anyway, before the award ceremony, we are doing a raffle with Keith. Keith is Keith does his 24-hour brewathon for a charity. This year was neurofibromatosis, which is a great charity near and dear to my heart. And Keith reached out and got a bunch of supplies and like a fermenter or a grain father, I can't remember, and a bunch of other stuff. And he's going to be selling raffle tickets, and then doing that raffle before our ceremony, or our award ceremony. And all of that money will be going to the NF neurofibromatosis research. So that'll be 4, and then we'll roll into awards. Yeah, he said last year it was 2.
I think we had to push it because we were having audio issues.
Oh, we should not have any audio issues this year. My Starlink will be here tomorrow or Wednesday.
And Tim Wicklund went out and did some
fix the electrical work. We're going to do a work day in a week or 2, and we're going to test everything here at my house before we go. Didn't somebody steal some of our wires last year too?
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe. We had to borrow the Motor City Masher speakers.
Yeah,
I think, right? Because we couldn't get our speakers to work or something.
Yeah, there's all kinds of chaos. But anyway, we're ready to go, or we will be ready to go. We are currently accepting donations for club and brewery donation or category sponsorship. So if you're listening and you're a homebrew club, check with them and see if you sponsored a category. If not, check us out on our Facebook page. And if you know somebody in the industry, or you know, or friends with a brewer or brewery that would be interested in sponsoring a category, it's just like sponsoring a hole at a golf outing, except not. But 100% of that money goes towards the gift cards that we give out to the people that win gold, silver, and they cover our costs for bronze. So that is a good cause as well. I think that's it.
That's it.
All right, we'll be back when we're back talking about something else that's cool.
Yeah,
it was really good hanging out with you and Jordan. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
yeah, miss that guy.
Yeah. We'll get it back. All right. See you, dude. and see everybody, and talk soon.
Cheers.